Hello everyone and welcome back to Village Life. In the last one, we kind of completed all the things that we needed to enter level 5, as well as Penelope is ready to give birth. So let's have her give it birth to a little... Hello, I'm clicking on you, sweetie. There we go. It takes a little time, and maybe my screen is getting not that sensitive anymore or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but it doesn't react right away anymore, which is kind of annoying. Maybe I need to clean the screen a little bit. I also use this tablet for schoolwork as well, so it might be a little greasy from fingerprints, you know. Anyway. Let's find out a name for our little baby girl here. We don't... I'm sorry if you named this, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. Sophie... No. I like Bree. I can pronounce that. It's difficult to pronounce names because some culture pronounce it some way and other cultures pronounce it another way. Especially like Danish, that we have different syllables from English. So sometimes my Danishness comes across in my English, which is really horrifying, even to myself. So I apologize if some words are pronounced in a weird way, but yeah, we will find that out together. Now we have gotten our little girl. And she's a Boomtown complete achievement. Yes, indeed. Let's see, here we have gotten... Yeah. Oh, it's because we got a larger population. That's nice. And if we go into the book here, we can see that we have gotten one of the royals, which is, of course, Cleo. I apparently said goddess in the last episode. I meant queen of the Nile, but... Sometimes she was revered as a goddess because she was a queen, and in Egypt mythology they were very close to the gods but not quite, and it was a whole fiddly thing. Yes. With that, I think we will light the campfire here. As well as you can see, some tools broke in between episodes when I was gathering food, and I've actually simply decided to do that as small minor things with, on the side. Like, these items don't take a long time to build, so I thought that, hey, why not? Happy fun time even. That achievement caught me off guard. Seemingly always catching me. As you could probably just hear burp. Anyway. Let's also... Oh, we need some pine. We can gather that quite quickly. And we can gather some vines. We can also get those quite quickly. Yes! And just quickly go and tab on the little achievement thing here. Happy fun time. Have 10 villagers simultaneously carefree. So, basically what the status when they have reached their approximate points in happiness means that they're carefree, which is... really good. So we will just tap around the villages to have our level bar increase, so we can reach level 5, so we can start off the events, because I'm still pretty sure it's Riverside Rescue that will be the first one, since it was actually not the first event as far as I remember back in the Village Life forums from the early days. I think that was actually a summer event or something. I'm not quite sure not anymore, but there you have to collect keys and such, but that was in the old days, which is actually a little thing. If we go to Maya's hut here, or her shop, if you can see the 3 small bottles, the blue, the pink blue, and the pink one, they were the old baby potions. You had to buy the potions in the old days, a couple of years ago, to have a kid. And the big potion was a twin potion, and the blue one was obviously a blue, and that's quite... It's kind of interesting. They always kind of implement the old things as well, even if it's just simple remnants of the old times. I really like that a lot. But yes, we will also just click on Hamish here. And let's see here. Austin, you're also happy. They're all quite happy, aren't they? How far are we from actually leveling up here? Oh, we leveled up! Okay, great! Apparently we leveled up. So now we can unlock. We can have another villager. We're going to get a spinny spin here. We can get the juggling cups. We can start unlocking those. As well as the mushrooms, which is a gathering item, which you can see Austin really wants to eat. But let's start off with having our spinny wheel here. Come on, let's see how lucky we are. We never know. 12 is not bad. 12 gems is always like... I'm still in this game. It's so helpful in so many ways for you to have some extra help throughout the game if you're a little impatient, such as I. No, thank you. I think I'm good at the moment on gym department. I'm good. I don't need to buy it today. Might come at a point where there's too many events and I'm too impatient. That might happen. I wouldn't put it past me, and I don't mind spending money on this game. I've said that before, so because this is one of the games I play a lot when I want to relax. There are 3 other games I also play on a very daily basis, and I want to show them off at some point, but it's not really a game. It's kind of really just send games in some way, and I think I want to show them off someday. But before we just tap out of the game and into the game again, I'm just going to go in here because we have a live event. Astrid, or in Danish Astrid. I like the English D and the Danish D is so far apart because the D is like in Danish. But she's come of age. Oh, she's gonna be quite a beauty. And her parents were also Morgan and Austin. So she's a fisher and a hunter. Hey, I can't wait till Penelope's children comes of age, so we have some more to... I think one of them is a gatherer. I can't always remember what the skills are. But we made her oldest twin siblings into farmers. And we probably gonna need a miner, so let's make her into a miner. Because I'm pretty sure that would be very crafty. So there we are. Now we can also gather the apples that we're actually trying to gather, as well as if we go over here we can just gather some pears. Because I do actually like gathering food items before I start up the game. Because as you can see here now we have fast food majority. I actually didn't need to gather... Oh, I did actually. I usually try to gather 50 of everything. Anyway, let's see. There's no more we can do now other than tap out of the game and come back in and start off the events. This is going to be so great and so exciting to see what it's going to be. And here we are. We have 18 days, approximate, to finish off this. It actually starts at 8 days and 8 seconds, so you're really off to a good start. But here we have the Riverside Rescue, which I kind of expected because it's kind of the first one you usually encounter in the on the tablet version, which is I'm playing on, as you can see down in the bottom of the screen. Kind of indicates that in every episode which kind of console or whatever I'm playing on, so people won't get confused. Anyway, there are 2 babies in the basket in the river. Rescue them before they sink. Yeah, look at them. They're like water up to their, like, almost up to their neck. They're about to drown and they're even crying. That doesn't really help with the water amount, I must say. But it does make me think that if that was caused by the dam's destruction of earlier event, like Austin had built this perfect dam that cracked and everything went to underwater grave for some, I'm guessing. It's a little dark, but I'm kind of still like, Austin, you should have done a better job. But anyway, let's start off the event here. Oh no, what should we do? Those babies could drown. Yeah, well, actually, very possible if we don't help them. Don't panic. That won't help. Won't help crying either. We will build something to scoop them out, which is very important. You're right. We got to think clearly. I think we could make a scoop to get them out of water. We need to do something to scoop them out of the water, and now an object born out again. They're apparently very happy about using the flute. So, now we can see that we need to create the scoop, the basket scoop here. We need to unlock some items, as well as gather some pine, as we could see there. And we need to collect some birch. Now, there you can see already there, they're starting to say that you need certain stuff to actually complete the events. And some of the items, I think it's the Snow White. They need cotton, and that's one of the last ones you have to unlock. So if you haven't unlocked it by then, you kind of like going, uh-oh. Not good, not good. But anyway, let's go into the unlocking screen here. No thank you, I'm still good for gems. I do like that they give the offers though. I'm appreciative of that. However, we will go into the resource department, and if we go this way, you can see we have an extra icon here, which we only have one unlocking at a time. And let's see, how much time would it take for this to finish? Take 12 hours, and this one will take 12 hours. So how long time would it take with a couple of commercials? Take 5 commercials. So I will just unlock both of these and start, and I will be back after unlocking them, okay? And there we are with the second one. But we also have to unlock the coca sunflowers. So we'll just see how much would that take, and we'll take a day. But let's see if we are able to also unlock that with the commercials we have left, because I think it's currently I get between 7 and 12 commercials a day, which is a quite big help. But let's see if we can just actually get the coca sunflower as well, so we can actually start producing all the items that we need for the first part of the event. That would be so much. That would be so great. And there we are. This is so fantastic, because now we can get so much farther in the event, or we can start collecting all the items, so we can start crafting all the necessary items. But just to be a tiny bit ahead, let's actually start unlocking the corded creepers. Yes. Now we probably won't need any ones for that. We can actually collect the apples, and we will go into the event. We can just click on the event bar, which is fantastic. And then we will be starting to gather. Oh, we need to craft the tin pick, or the tin trouble, sorry. So we will just collect that. Oh, we have so many items that's actually broken. Let's just see if we can start, if we can actually build those items again. Oh yeah, I moved the mud farm down in this corner because I felt it took too much space up right here around this area. So, I'm slightly practical on that point. I like spacious areas. Oh, they have actually broken everything! So that was something I'll probably be doing in between episodes then. The only thing that hasn't been broken is the baby creche. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I still want to call it a crib, but that's not what it is. Force of habit, because that's kind of what it's called in Danish. Again, Danish culture is affecting the way you speak and think, but I'm thinking English, which is really odd being a Danish person. Trust me. Anyway, we will look at the other items that we need to get. What does the sunflower... Oh, we actually needed the cotton keeper as well. I still passed that. But we will have Sebastian start planting the sunflowers. Because how many do we need? It's 20, so that's already done when we're done with that one in a couple of hours. As well as... Whoop, doop, doop, doop. What? Wrong button. That needed a... So we can have... Oh, we still need the tin trowel. So we need the tin trowel for everything. Or for that. Okay. How far are you with that? Oh, we are almost there. So, we look into the items that we actually need to rebuild here. Just to not go into resources. Oh yeah, we actually should go into resources. Because we can also start unlocking mushrooms. This is a gathered item in here. As you can see here, it's ready to be unlocked. Nah. I think 4 hours is fine. I think that can take care of itself. As well as we can go into buildings here and in fun items. There's also an extra icon here. I'll show you that in a second. We start unlocking the juggling cup. Because that is also an item that we need. Okay, it took me out of the menu. Quite mean. That was not supposed to happen. We need to start crafting the flute again. Need a tin. And we need to start crafting the... Well, it's already built, but I have to remove it. So we have to build that again. And put that in. Okay, after that little sneezing frenzy I had there, goodness gracious, we are able to collect the items that we need to craft the tin trowel. Wrong one. Click on the babies. And we will start crafting that. That would take 5 minutes. And in those 5 minutes we will go and unlock the last thing that we need, the corded creepers. Creepers. So we have good use of time. Tally ho! And there we go. Another item unlocked. We actually, just considering that we have only like... Okay, there's actually quite a lot of items. I was kind of like, there's like 6 items left. No, there's a couple. There's like 6, 8, 10 items left. But just to be a bit ahead, I think we'll be unlocking the soft kappa. Not quite sure how you pronounce that. Haven't actually heard it pronounced. That's how I learned to enunciate things, is usually to see or hear how it's pronounced. Anyway, if you see here, they're kind of stuck over here. It's look really sad. Like they're all white in their faces, in their like little picture here. We can actually go back and see here. They don't look that fine. So I am assuming they're also cold, which is really bad because if they get hypothermia, oh, that's not a good thing. So we will be saving those kids as fast as we possibly can. And they are almost done with the tin trowel, so we can get on with that. Oh, we're such in good speed today. I like that. We should probably start gathering some birch as well. And didn't the other one need pine? Yes, this need pine. Yes. We start gathering some pine as well. And let's see here. Not you. Need to see if we need something special. No, actually not. So we just have Elma gathering those. Or actually farming those. As you can see already there, we have taken up 2 farming spaces. And as you can imagine, that if you didn't have gone that far and gotten all the farming spaces, you would be kind of at a disadvantage with the events. Because if you only had 1 plot, you had to wait that extra time or watch a commercial, as you can see. If you had that option. Oh! And we got another achievement! We are just banging out achievements today. Goodness. Yeah, you need to gather another pine. Would you like to just gather another pine? That would be lovely. And we go in here. Agriculture. Have 2 crops being farmed at the same time, and now it's 3. Pretty sure the last one will be 6, because that's the maximum amount you can get. Anyway, let's see here. We go here. I think actually all the other items need to be farmed as well. So there's a lot of things we have to farm. I'm pretty sure actually. These have to be farmed, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that has to be farmed, and yeah, this says plant. Oh yeah, it says plant or gather, right. Plant. They both have to be planted, so we will just start planting these items right away. So you can see the broadleaf dendron will take an hour. I will be farming these off screen so they're ready to in the next episode so we can actually collect them. And the baby rice will take an hour, so it's actually technically about 4 hours for each. Though if I use the 2 twins, it would take less time. However, I think we can't do much more in this episode, so I'll be ending off here, and in between episodes I will be collecting for the items that need to be rebuilt and recrafted. As well as I will be farming all the items that we need for, obviously, rescuing the little babies. So, until next time guys, take care and have a fantastic day.